welcome. We are live this Wednesday behind the bar. I'm so excited to be with you guys today. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And yeah, happy Wednesday. It's beautiful outside. What I love about the Colorado weather is it goes from a little bit of hail to shiny and no clouds. Well, a little bit of clouds right now. Little cloud coverage. And last I checked, the Rockies are up by 2, so it is a good day. They are playing the Giants, and yeah, tune in to them after you see the show here because I have some really fun things to show you today. Some margaritas in honor of Cinco de Mayo, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you guys are hopping on, let me know what you are sipping on in this Cinco de Mayo. Did you guys go to the game today? Yeah, let me know what's happening on this Wednesday afternoon for you guys. Cool, so 2 margaritas that I want to make today, and I apologize, for some reason I thought we had the mango in-house, but we actually have peach, which sounds so much more amazing to me. I will be making a nice frozen peach margarita. Typically with our margaritas or our wine cocktails, we use an aperitif, which is a white wine that Paul ages in a whiskey barrel, and it absolutely gives a robust amount of flavors to the cocktails. We have something we call Sunnyside Mule, similar to the Moscow Mule. Thank you for that. And it just tastes wonderful. It's very nice and refreshing, and you get a little bit of that flavor of the whiskey, which is really nice against that ginger ale. And we also have some ginger beer we brought in to play with that as well. So we will be offering those when we are open. Another wine cocktail that is very popular is our Sunnyside. Now I went blank. Wow. The orange juice, grenadine, Pecos Sunset, yikes. Sunnyside, Sunset, all these S words. However, that was released years and years ago, and it is very delicious, especially on a hot summer day, and we've got some live music, so all of these wine cocktails pair very, very well with our live music. That's happening this Saturday and Sunday, so go check it out. I will talk a little bit more about that as we round up the show, and but yeah, our wine cocktails are great, and so today I'm featuring the Northside Margarita. This was created, I'm not exactly sure by whom, but when I started about a little over 6 years ago, it was on the menu, and it's absolutely delicious. And we've added a few features to it, put some tahini on the rim, which I love that sweet and sour taste as well as the spiciness together. It's just so delicious, especially when it's hot outside or if it's cold outside. You know, it's a little cold today, so but we're gonna make it anyway. Hey Les, thanks for joining us, and Les has a great networking event, tasting hour coming up here within the hour here at the winery, so that'll be exciting. Les, you've been a great loyal support to the winery over the past few years, especially through COVID, so I appreciate you logging in. And yeah, let me know what you guys are sipping on today. So we'll get started with the staple, and then we'll dive into the peach. Now, if you guys saw that picture I posted on Facebook, I actually was at a neighborhood Latin eatery called Necio, and that actually had real tequila in it, and they call it, it's the mango rita. It's called something a little bit different, but it was delicious. And when he served it to me, it was super tall. I couldn't even finish it. Yeah, it was a little bit intense, so I don't think I'll make mine that tall today because I don't plan on drinking the whole frozen drink today, but I'll give you guys a little bit of taste of what Necio had flavored and make our own with our own in-house wine that we have here. So, to start, awesome. Yeah, let me know that you guys are on this platform. I can't tell, or I'm not able to see when you guys hop on, but go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my most favorite part of the margarita is actually the salt on the rim. So if it's a really good salt, I love Bloody Marys as well. I don't get them with alcohol. I'm just not a big fan of vodka, tequila. I really don't like spirits that much anymore. Sorry to those of you that love them, but just not my flavor anymore. But I love the salt on the rim. So if it's a good Bloody Mary and it has amazing salt, I'll just keep them coming. Bottomless virgin Bloody Marys. Same with margaritas. The salt on the rim is, I think, what makes it the best. So we are using tahini, which again has that nice spicy and salty flavor to it. I have used the tahini with a virgin Bloody Mary, but it just doesn't taste as good. It needs that sweetness to it as well, just to calm it down. And I like lots and lots of salt on my rim. Most of the time, simple syrup is what it calls for to have the salt stick very well, but I just use the lime. So see, look at that, it's perfect. And remember to do this before you start making the margarita and putting the ice in. So we will do one on ice, and then we will do one blended. So I'm excited for that. Hi, Annette, thanks for joining. I hope school is going well. You might need a margarita today. So you guys can really use any white wine that you have in-house. I would definitely pick something that's a little bit dry, but if you want to make it a little bit sweeter, sweet's fine as well. I just like that dry, I don't know what I'm saying, but more of like a dry, pungent taste, I guess. That's why I love the aperitif, the aperitif with this, because it has those aromas and flavors of the whiskey, and I think it just makes it so much yummier. All right. So I guess I'm the only one drinking on this Wednesday afternoon. I know it's a little early in the week, but hey, it's Cinco de Mayo, day to drink, and a day to celebrate different things, but I know why it was created, so most of you, just like St. Patrick's Day, to have a drink in your hand. So yeah, so hopefully the Rockies are still ahead. All right, so we're gonna put some ice in there, and then I like to use, I fill this up to the top, about a 5-ounce pour of our aperitif. If we are out of aperitif, a no oak Chardonnay works just as well. So we've got the wine in there. And then when we do have the aperitif in-house, I would suggest having it on ice. I think it's very lovely on ice. It's a very subtle whiskey flavor to it. It's not as strong and pungent like a whiskey with a rock is, but I think it's still lovely. So when Paul makes it up and we have it on tap, we will definitely, I've had people come in and buy it by the growlers because it's so delicious. And it has a different flavor every time because it's a different varietal. All right. So again, I think I've said this before, fresh squeezed lime juice is some of the best for margaritas. I guess they call that the skinny margarita, but it has a lot more flavor and brings the real juices. I didn't want to use up all of our limes, save them for this weekend. So I just made a makeshift margarita. I use almost fresh squeeze, so we'll just leave it at that. Just a little bit. You don't need too much of that in there. And then I like to garnish it with an orange and then maybe squeeze a little bit of lime in there. Cool. So we'll set that aside. So that's our basic. So anybody who is looking for extra work and knows how to make cocktails, we might be hiring for some of these live events and these music gigs. But very easy to make. Your 18-year-olds can make it for you. And it's legal if they make it for you too. So, all right. All right, Les says Rockies are up 6-4, top of the 8th. That's what I like to hear. Okay, perfect. But, I mean, I haven't really followed them, so, but it's cool. They are in the house today. Okay, so like I said, I was going to make a mango margarita, but I found we had some peach instead. So I think this will be super, super good. I'm also thinking that if we mixed half of this peach margarita I'm about to make with some of the sangria or topped it off with some of the sangria, I think that'll just, oh my gosh, have so much flavor. So we are going to experiment, because that's what I like to do on these lives. Taste test, if I can get the lid off. Oh, it's like suctioned in there. Hi Morgan, thanks for joining us. Yes, I'm so excited to taste it. There we go. All right. Having a challenge with that guy. Just like the printer, every day it's a new it's a new challenge. So we're just going to pour about 5 ounces of the aperitif or any white wine that you can find. And then I've got about 5 ounces of this peach puree. I'm just going to pour a little bit in, about, I don't know, 2 to 3 ounces per drink. maybe. And then I have some fresh frozen peaches that we'll add to that. And then first, make sure to salt your rim. Anything special you guys are doing today for the game? Some of you may actually still be at work. But if you're on Zoom, just tell them you've got to go. You've got to meet someone for happy hour. It's time to party. It's Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so lots of salt on the rim. Voila. Okay, we are going to test this out and see how much ice. Actually, let me add some before that. Oh, those look really pretty on the video. Nice. There we go. This is definitely different from my Ninja. All right, we have to spin this one a little bit longer. Get it nice and pureed. So it looks like it's just a little bit, yeah. Might want to add, I don't know that this will make it a little bit more thick, but it's definitely not frozen enough. Maybe that's what we need. And it won't stand tall like that picture. We don't have that kind of equipment in-house. If you want one of those, drive up to Nescio. They have some really yummy, yummy food and drink. All right. Okay, I still hear some of that ice. This is probably why most of the bars don't have frozen drinks. They are a handful to make, and you probably have to have the right tools for it. But actually, this looks pretty thick. Well, I want to set it on this because I am going to do something fun after we pour it. Set that here. Okay, that smells really juicy and peachy. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay, if nothing else, it's an amazing color. So another thing you can do, we're going to drizzle just a little bit of strawberry on top. And then just for funsies, you can just decorate the plate. This is what they did at Nescio. I was highly impressed. And then sprinkled some tahini. And they also had a tahini straw, which was amazing. It was like a candied little tahini straw. So there you go. They're super simple. I don't know if we will have the frozen drinks on the weekends, just because we're so busy, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out this weekend. So there you go. So let's test. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just the right amount of margarita mix. Oh, yum. That's really, really good. I need to blend it a little bit more. Some ice got stuck in the straw, but this is perfect. And I love the tahini flavor, like I said, with the sweetness and the spiciness, and all the saltiness just goes really, really well together. So awesome. Yeah, so happy Cinco de Mayo. And we are super excited for this weekend. Weather permitting, we have 2 really big bands that are coming out. Reservation only. You can find all of the detailed information on our website. On Saturday from 1 to 4, Tasty Grooves is playing live here on our patio. We've got plenty of tables open, so if you guys want to reserve, I would say get that in as soon as possible because they will go very, very quickly. We are going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I mean, we could just do the whole month. Let's just celebrate the whole month. And we've got a lot of birthdays in the family to celebrate as well, so I think Paul and I are just going to celebrate all month. Yep, start to finish. There's a lot of birthdays in the family. So anyhow, and then on Sunday, we have Fedora Nights coming back for a Mother's Day tribute. So grab your mom, grab your chair, grab your friends, and reserve a table, and just come out and have a really lovely time. Enjoy your mothers, and with some live music and some delicious drinks. Aside from these drinks, we've also got our sangria and a lot of delicious wine in-house. Porch pounding rosé of Sangiovese, a no oak Chardonnay, a crisp Sauvignon Blanc, all great drinks to partake on our patio outside. So we really appreciate your continued support as we move forward. Friday, I believe, we've got our patio open, so open seating. Come have some drinks with us. Denver Wine Radio will be playing live, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time, and we're excited. The weather's supposed to be beautiful, in the 80s on Friday, so come see us on Friday anytime. We open at noon, so if you want to start drinking at noon, I'll have your table ready. Just send me a text, and I'll make sure to get it ready, or the patio ready for you. But cheers, you guys. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh, you couldn't see my plate. Oh yeah, maybe you can see it. Not as pretty as Nessie. You need a little bit of thicker and something else, but cool. Well, awesome. I appreciate you guys again, and any questions on these cocktails, I will share them with you, share the recipe, and yeah, enjoy. Happy Wednesday. Cheers.